Hi my lovelies, it's Nisha. So it's Monday. It's actually a really nice day today. I know you said last time that you like the new background. It is not really new background. I'm just in a different room. I'm just trying different things. I have these new lights which are on now. Let me show you. There they are. Oh, very bright. So I will turn them off in a sec to see, because obviously when I look in a viewfinder I can't tell till I've uploaded my video what it looks like. So I'm gonna just for the oh yeah, that's quite dark, isn't it? But then is it more natural? It's quite bright outside, but on the other side of the house, so I don't know. Might be better with these. They're supposed to be a daylight lamps. I don't know much about lighting. I don't know if I'm supposed to have a light above me. Never mind. Anyway, so let me talk a bit about my favorites. So last week my favorites were painkillers, and still are. Well, I try not to take them too much. So since I've seen you last time, I've made an emergency appointment to the doctor, and she just said to me, well, she obviously examined me, and she said that I have muscle spasm, and usually, you know, it will sort itself out on its own after 8 weeks or something like that. Well, I think it's been 6 weeks now that I've been in pain, and she was very reluctant to refer me to physio as well. She said, you know, if you want to go that way, but really it's all you need to do is move and do exercise, which I know that I should. But she has supposedly written me a letter. I have to go and pick it up. I still haven't picked it up. But in the meantime, Paul, bless him, has been trying to find anything to make my pain to go away. So the first thing he got me is this heated blanket. Well, it's like a heat pad, heating pad that you can put on the front of your stomach or on your back, and you've got here this lovely soft fabric to touch to see what it's like, and it is very good. I love it. It's really pretty actually. So it's just a little pad, and here that's where you plug it in. It's got a plug. I'm surprised because it says that you can wash it as well. I don't know how that works, having been heated. It must be coated with something. Yeah, but it's really lovely. So I put it at the back, you know, where I sit on a sofa in the evening, and I have that, and it heats up very quickly. It has 3 heat settings. I wanted to get one originally. They do another one that is more like a wide belt, and you can wrap it around you and secure it around you, but then I thought, and it was much more expensive, and they didn't have it in stock, but I thought, well, you don't really need to, you couldn't walk around with it because it has to be plugged in. So I don't know, you could secure this one with a dressing gown belt or something like that, so it's not a big deal. And then we got this, which is from Home Medic, and it's one of those massagers with different attachments and with heat as well. And this is lovely. It is quite a big alien looking thing. It says that you should be able to do it yourself. I'm not too convinced. It is quite heavy, because I suppose when you massage with it, you're not putting any pressure. The weight of it is enough. You just move it up and down. And it's got here the heat setting as well. These red attachments are for heat setting. You can only use heat with these attachments. The other ones are softer, harder, and you mustn't use heat setting with the other ones, because you don't have to use the heat setting. And that was lovely. Paul does it for me every night. I lie on the floor and he just does it, and after a while you can really feel the heat, and it feels quite nice. I really like that. How much was that? That was £39.95, £39.95, and the pad was, I think, £29.95. So let's hope this will sort me out. Then I went again on YouTube. Well, I'm on YouTube all the time, but I went to look for stretches and exercises for bad back and sciatica, and I found really good video that actually it takes 8 minutes to do. It's 8 moves, I think, and it's done in real time, so you do it with the woman. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that for, you know, morning and night for a while and see how that goes. I must say, when I do it, I'm so stiff and it hurts, and the first thing in the morning, Paul has to pull me off the bed because I can't get up. But when I do a few of my stretches and move a bit, I get better. So most days I get by without painkillers. I don't want to take painkillers, because imagine if I was taking them for like 6 weeks now, I probably would be addicted to them and they wouldn't even work. So I don't want to do that. So yeah, so that was my my favorite tools for back pain. So if you need anything like that, these are really, really good. I've bought also this. It's a 10, the Miracle Living product. I was so happy to see this because obviously I've seen it on YouTube before, and everybody raves about it, and I never could find it here. And I walked into Sally's the other day because I was buying some stuff for nails, and I saw this. They do also shampoo and conditioner and a mask, I think. But I've only ever heard about this living product, and it's supposed to does 10 things instantly. Repairs dry damaged hair, adds shine, detangles, controls frizz, seals and protects hair color, prevents split ends, stops hair breakage, creates silkiness, enhances natural body, flat iron spray and thermal protector. That's what I liked in it, because as you know, I don't like to put too many things in my hair to weigh it down. So I don't like to put leave-in conditioner, oils, then heat protector. So that's supposed to have everything in it. It's a bit, I suppose, like that was it Alterna BB cream for? I've got one of those. It's a bit like that, I think. The consistency, I was very surprised, is very let me put some on my hand. It's quite thick for a spray because it has a spray bottle, so I thought it would be more like liquid, but it is more like thin cream. So I've used it twice. I've used it today as well, and today I like it much more. I've used it the other day, about 2 days ago, and my hair felt awful, but that could be one of two things. One, that I've put too much of it. I just sprayed it like all over, and my hair, even when I blow dried it, it sort of felt like it was still damp. So I don't know if I put too much of it, because what I did today, I sprayed a bit of it in my hand and went through my hair like this. I think if you have thick hair, then you'll be okay to spray it all over. But if you have fine hair like me, I would advise to spray on your hand a bit, rub your hands together and just pull it through your ends. But what it could also be is that I've bought this new shampoo. Actually, let me just go and get it. So I bought this shampoo. It's a medicated shampoo, Nizoral, which is anti-dandruff shampoo. And it is not just any anti-dandruff like your Head and Shoulders. So let me back up. So I've always been getting like dry patches here, and at the nape of my neck, and they would get very itchy and very flaky. And I thought, well, it's just some sort of, I don't know, sensitivity or something. But lately, especially when it's got much colder, so we put heating on, it gets even worse with the heat. And I've used Head and Shoulders. I use it now and again, and you would never really do much. So I heard someone talking about this for a different reason. I think it was Kathy A. Fisher. She did a video about wigs and thinning hair in menopause. I will link that video below because it was very interesting. And she was talking about using, what is that cream called? Monistat 7 or something like that, which is supposed to be for something different, for like a fungal infection. That's supposed to help your hair grow if you rub it into your scalp. And that cream has a ingredient that is in this shampoo. That's it. And I can't remember what is the active ingredient. I think that's the actual active ingredient. And they come under different names in different products. But what it does, it clears up any clogged up fungal, not infection, but I don't know. I don't even know where the box is to tell you a bit more about it. But it's something about this active ingredient that is much better than what you just get in Head and Shoulders. And basically, it clears your scalp. So healthy scalp, healthy hair. Obviously, the hair that is out here is dead. There is nothing you can do about it. But if you want a nice, healthy hair growing out of your scalp, you have to have a healthy scalp. And that's what it does. It clears it up from any fungal. I mean, that sounds awful because I don't think I have a fungal infection on my scalp. But you know what I mean. It's supposed to clear it all up. And I must say, I've used it 3 times now because you have to use it for the first 2 to 4 weeks. You use it every 3 or 4 days. And then after that, you just use it as a maintenance once every week or once every 2 weeks, something like that. So I've used it 3 times now. And honestly, here is all cleared up. I can't actually see it out at the back, but I can sort of still feel it here at the back. So I am really pleased with that. But why I was talking about it was that a couple of days ago I washed my hair in that, and I must tell you, you will feel like you're not washing your hair because it doesn't foam like a normal shampoo. It's just not that easy to use. It's pink in color, and it's just consistency of normal shampoo. But what I do, if my hair, if I haven't washed my hair for 3 days and it has lots of product in it and it's quite greasy, then I will first wash my hair in normal shampoo. In fact, they advise you to do that if you have very thick hair. I do 1 wash with normal shampoo, and then I do this in the shower, because with this you want to concentrate on your scalp, not on your hair. So you try to rub it in your scalp and leave it for, I think they say, 5 minutes or something like that. So what I do when I get in the shower, I wash my hair first, then I rub this in my scalp, and while that is sitting on my scalp, I then wash myself, and then I rinse it, and then you put regular conditioner. So I am really, really pleased with that. We will see if my hair starts growing faster and better, I don't know. But it makes sense if your scalp is healthy. They say that, with the years of build-up and dandruff, all the hair follicles get blocked and stuff like that. So it makes sense. I hope that's going to help. So I've washed that with that. Then I spread loads of this. But I think I spread too much of that. I don't think the shampoo helped. And I think I also sprayed loads of body thing in my hair, and my hair felt awful. I didn't like it at all, and I thought it was this. But today I've washed my hair just in normal shampoo, not this, and like I told you, I've used a bit less of that. So I will update you on this. I'm gonna keep using it, and I see how it goes. Okay, so I won't show you anything else that I got because I don't know yet if these things are my favorite, and I might do a separate whole video. But I haven't been feeling it lately. And what I mean by that, I just not feeling the makeup. I don't seem to enjoy as much putting makeup on. I don't like my makeup most days, and I don't know why it is, what it is. I sometimes think it's probably because I have too many products. So I've been very good using up things. I've been trying. See, I like sitting here because this is my vanity where I do everything, and I have everything here to show you. So I might just carry on filming in this room because I wanted to repaint the other room so I didn't have to have the screen. I know most of you don't like the screen, and I must say I'm not that crazy about it, but there is a reason behind it. The room that I normally film in used to be my husband's office because he used to work for quite a few years from home. Now he works outside the home. I would like to redo this place a bit. That room I would like to repaint this horrible color. It's like a, I don't know, but I quite like being here because I have everything to hand and I don't have to keep going and bringing things. Okay, so I have been really using my foundations. This is my Estee Lauder Rattan, and I don't know if you can see there's just a tiny bit left. I can't actually do it with the pump anymore. Then my Makeup Forever has just that much left, so it's really going to the end. Then my Youth Liberator from YSL has about that much left. I don't know about my Lingerie Depot because I can't see it. It looks like it's full, but it's not because I've been using it for a long time and I use it quite often. So I'm slowly using up my foundations. There is my number 7, Beautifully Matte. I've used quite a lot of that. I'm trying to use them all up because you know how much I love foundations and I want to buy more. In fact, I bought one, but I will tell you about it in another video. I want to buy more foundations, but I can't really justify it because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 at the moment on the go. So it's ridiculous to try to get new ones, but I really want to try new foundations. And I have the new Estee Lauder that my mum got me for my birthday in Tony, but I forgot that it's too dark for me in the winter, so I really need Rattan again. But still, I was trying not to buy it because I thought I have so many others that I could just use up. So I've bought one new foundations and I would really like to try something that I don't have. So I'd like to ask you if you have any suggestions. You know my type of skin, I have sort of dry to combination skin, so I just get the oily T-zone. The coverage, the actual foundation coverage doesn't have to be full coverage. I quite like the medium so I can build it up. So medium, it's fine. I mean, in fact, I don't think I would want to try another full coverage foundation. I'm quite happy with my Estee Lauder Double Wear for that. But yeah, like a medium coverage, one that stays on all day, and doesn't make me too oily. So if you have any suggestions, because as I'm using up these, I'd like to try some other ones. I've been looking at different ones and I read all different reviews, different reviews of them, and it's still hard even with the reviews, because obviously what's one person holy grail, it doesn't mean everybody likes it. So, but yeah, if you have any suggestions, please put it down in description box. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using up my foundations. Now blushes. I never ever used to be into blushes. I am now, but I have too many. I know there are people that have many more, and I don't know how they ever go through them. But I used to have just that. And this is L'Oreal True Match in Rosewood. And I used to go through them all the time. I have never gone through a blush since. And I still like this one actually. And if you can get it, it's a beautiful rosy, yeah, it's a rosy pink with a bit of shimmer. It doesn't have too much shimmer, and it goes with everything. That's why I used to like it. I thought it went with every makeup. But then of course I started YouTube and things went crazy. So I think I will be selling some of my makeup. I don't know yet how I will do it, if I will put it in little bundles, or but it will be on my channel. And I think, unfortunately, I probably will do it just for people in the UK and Europe, because shipping to the US and anywhere across the pond is so expensive that it wouldn't be even worth it for you. If you had to pay the shipping, you probably can get it brand new where you live. So unless one of you sees something and you want it so much and you don't care how much you pay for shipping, then that's fine. Okay, so I think right now my favorite blushes is the MAC Plum Foolery, and I love this one. It is sort of mauvey pink, and it looks like it's got lots of almost glittery particles, but it is not too shimmery. It's beautiful. I absolutely love that blush. And you know, I bought the Petal Power, the Mineralize, and it is beautiful blush, but it is very shimmery, and I would use it more like on the top of my cheeks, almost like a highlighter. But I still like that one. Now, I have some blushes coming as well, and I will show you that in my whole video. But what I think I'm gonna sell is most of my Milani blushes. So you know, I bought them not long ago, and they are beautiful blushes, huge sizes. But like, for example, these two are so similar to my NARS Desire that I absolutely love. And it's only small size, and I've had it for about 6 months, and I'm not even hitting a pan on it. So all these things that I want to get rid of is not because I don't like them, it's because I can't see myself ever using them. So I will keep a couple of my Milani blushes because I really like them, but I have quite a few, 4 or 5 that I probably could sell, and I will probably make like a bundle of them, so there will be all blushes together. Now I have these, I've got some of the Milani eyeshadows, which are very lovely, but again, I will get to eyeshadows, what I'm thinking about eyeshadows as well. For example, all my colour tattoos, I have 5 colour tattoos. What's that one? Don't even know what that one is. And I hardly ever use them. They are beautiful. There is nothing wrong with them, but I don't use them. So instead of them sitting here, I rather sell them. So things like that. Now, eyeshadows. And I think I touched up on that last time, that I have noticed that I'm done with big palettes, I think. They frustrate me more than anything. I open the palette and I sit there looking at it and thinking, I really don't know what look to do. And then you you will find yourself that you found the look that you like from that palette, and you're using only 4 shadows and the other 8 or however many are not getting touched. Saying that, there is a lot of people that absolutely love palettes, big palettes, and they can create lots of different looks out of each palette. And I could, but I can't be bothered to sit there, and I like to know what's working for me. And you can see I hardly have any makeup on my eyes. I have just something in my crease. I think I have one shadow from the new Kevyn Aucoin and from Charlotte Tilbury's, and just my eyelashes done, and that's it. Because honestly, I'm not feeling it. So I have few palettes that I probably would like to sell, and I've decided that I am most happy not with single eyeshadows, not even the Z palette where I make my own palette, because maybe because I didn't make it properly. Again, there is too many shadows. I much rather the little Z palette. So like in here I've got just the Makeup Geek shadows. That's not too bad. But again, I don't reach for them very often. So I think I'm happy. I think I'm the happiest with little palettes. I really don't want more than 6 eyeshadows, I think. So like the Charlotte Tilbury's got 4 shadows, and I can do out of it just they look like this, or I can do much more smoky look. And I think that is her actually philosophy behind it. When you watch her tutorial, she always does the dull down look and dulled up look. So I love that. The same with her other one. I mean, I adore this Becca palette. Again, I can just go light, or I can go to town with it. The new Kevyn Aucoin is fine. Actually, I'm really surprised, because I thought the most odd color in it was this gingery brown. That didn't go with it, but I find myself liking it very much. That's one of these that I have in my crease. So this is really, really nice palette. And I have a few more little ones like that. Not too many though, but I think that's what I am going to do. I think I'm done with my big palettes. I will keep my Lorac, the first one, because I love it, and I almost use that palette as 2 separate palettes. So the top row, because it's all matte, is like my 6th palette, and the bottom row, and you know I love that garnet from it as well. So I have few palettes that I probably will sell. I think with the Milani blushes, I just got so excited because it's something we can't get here. So when I see people raving about Milani blushes, and they are really, really lovely. And I found this website in Europe that sells it not for a ridiculous price, just the price they are, not very much for the shipping. I got really overexcited with it. So not that I needed them. Like I said, a lot of them are dupes for blushes that I already have. Oh, I forgot all about my NYX blushes as well. So I'm really gonna start buying things that I really want and that are different, and that I know that I will be using. So, my darlings, I don't know what is the reason for me not feeling it. Is it because I haven't got anything so exciting, or is it because I have too many things and I just find it more of a chore to try to choose what to put on than pleasure? Or maybe I'm just plain miserable, premenstrual and in pain. It could be one of these 3 things. Let me tell you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing one of my new foundations, which I won't tell you about yet, but it's mixed with something. On my cheeks I have Desire. On my eyes, like I said, I have one of those shadows from Kevyn Aucoin. I can never say it. Aucoin. palette and one from Charlotte Tilbury's mascara, and my lipstick is Talia from NYX. That's it. It's Talia in NYX, and I think I've used with it Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk. That lipstick is so creamy. I quite like it. It's like a mauvey brownie pink. I think I actually like this combination more than my MAC one, you know, the faux and so. My beads are the disco beads. Do you remember I used to wear them a lot in the summer? Well, I usually wear them more in the summer because they're so colourful, but I thought it went well with my sweater, and I will leave the links to it all in my description box. Yeah, these disco beads, it's a great idea actually. I'll tell you more about them another time anyway, because I think they are great presents, like stocking fillers, because they are not very expensive, they are quite effective, they have like almost mirrors inside them, so that's why you sort of see them glow. That's it. I'm going to do a video about my skin and what I think about the skincare, because I keep getting asked questions about my skin, and my skin is so glowing, it's so wonderful, what it's not. But I will do a video about that as well, and the haul. So I might see you a few more times this week. And that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful week, and I see you soon. Bye. Hi my lovelies, it's Nisha. So it's Monday. It's actually a really nice day today. I know you said last time that you like the new background. It is not really new background. I'm just in a different room. I'm just trying different things. I have these new lights which are on now. Let me show you. There they are. Oh, very bright. So I will turn them off in a sec to see, because obviously when I look in a viewfinder I can't tell till I've uploaded my video what it looks like. So I'm gonna just for the oh yeah, that's quite dark, isn't it? But then is it more natural? It's quite bright outside, but on the other side of the house, so I don't know. Might be better with these. They're supposed to be a daylight lamps. I don't know much about lighting. I don't know if I'm supposed to have a light above me. Never mind. Anyway, so let me talk a bit about my favourites. So last week my favourites were painkillers, and still are. Well, I try not to take them too much. So since I've seen you last time, I've made an emergency appointment to the doctor, and she just said to me, well, she obviously examined me, and she said that I have muscle spasm, and usually, you know, it will sort itself out on its own after 8 weeks or something like that. Well, I think it's been 6 weeks now that I've been in pain. She was very reluctant to refer me to physio as well. She said, you know, if you want to go that way, but really it's all you need to do is move and do exercise, which I know that I should. But she has supposedly written me a letter. I have to go and pick it up. I still haven't picked it up. But in the meantime, Paul, bless him, has been trying to find anything to make my pain to go away. So the first thing he got me is this heated blanket. Well, it's like a heat pad, heating pad that you can put on the front of your stomach or on your back, and you've got here this lovely soft fabric to touch to see what it's like, and it is very good. I love it. It's really pretty actually. So it's just a little pad, and here that's where you plug it in. It's got a what? flag. I'm surprised because it says that you can wash it as well. I don't know how that works, having